Greetings. My name is Narada Stoker Sr. I am a criminal justice major and a senior at East Texas A&M University. In English 1302, I've chosen to do my ethnographic research on farmers market vendors and how they communicate literacy within their community. I've chosen this community because it's a group that I want to be a part of someday. I'm a small business owner and entrepreneur, and I want to understand the literacy practices, and events within the farmers market community. I first needed to understand the definition of literacy. It's to understand, comprehend, and relate to others using verbal and nonverbal communication like signs, symbols, and gestures, also digital, visual, or audio. My primary research consisted of a few research methods. Observation was my first method. I first needed to locate a farmer's market in my area. I used Google to locate farmers markets near me. The farmer's market that I chose to do my research on is the Krugerville's Farmers Market. After finding the market on Google, I went to Facebook to find their page and reach out to the administrator. I asked the administrator, would they be allowed to participate in my research study? After gaining permission, I asked for email addresses to send out my statement of ethics, informed consent, and my interview questions that I created to aid in my study. I gathered photos from Facebook as artifacts to assist in my research as well. Photos of equipment needed like tables and tents, products for sale, and signage or common staples within the market. Photos on their Facebook page communicates literacy to promote upcoming events. To gain better understanding of how the farmers market operates, I took a trip down to the Krugerville market in my community. I was able to take field notes and gain firsthand experience on exactly how literacy practices are carried out. After receiving my interview questions, I was able to analyze the data and compare the likes and dislikes between vendors. Based on the interview questions that I've gathered and my experience in the field, digital literacy is a vital component for the market and the vendor's success. Through secondary research at the Waters University Library database, I found that some communities are offering SNAP as a form of payment. This allows low-income families the opportunity to purchase locally grown produce and goods and pour back into their local community. SNAP hasn't made it to the Krugerville Farmers Market as of yet, but I'll be on the lookout for future development. An interesting find was vendors are lenient when it comes to payment. Based on the participants' interview answers, payments are made electronically. But I was able to use cash. And this find was refreshing because it gave me a sense of satisfaction knowing that I will be able to use other forms of payment, not just electronic. Another interesting find is that the same vendors are not there from week to week. You would have to monitor the Facebook page to see which vendors will be there when you plan to attend. In conclusion, I learned based on in-depth research, observation, field notes, and interview questions, how the vendors use different literacies, verbal, digital, and visual, to be successful within their community.